it. But I mean, I don't care if I fumble. It makes me look human. Hi, my name is Akila Newton and welcome back to my channel. We are currently in February 2023, which means Black History Month, aka Black Employment Month, and I am so busy. This is the busiest time of the year for me, mainly because, as you guys may know, the products that I do create are children's books about Canadian Black history, and all of my products do celebrate diversity and multiculturalism, and I really do like to place a spotlight on, trailblazers doing great things in Canadian Black history and Black excellence. So this month is very busy for me because a lot of my days, are filled doing Meet the Author, where I'm reading some of my books to children. A popular book during this time of the year that I read is Movers, Shakers, History Makers, the Canadian Black History Book of Rhymes. I'll show a picture on the screen, and it's my rhyming storybook that's sharing stories about Black Canadians. What I've also talked about on my channel is that I'm the founder and director of an organization based in Montreal called Overture With The Arts. And I did step down in 2022 just because things got way too busy with my company being Dreamers. But I haven't fully been able to step away, so I still am doing a lot of work with my organization, still wearing multiple hats. So Black History Month is also very busy for my organization because we've been doing an annual national school tour for about, I'd say, this is, I think, the 12th or 13th year that we're doing it. The tour is virtual because we're still somewhat in a pandemic, and my twin brother Omari is the one who does host those presentations, so I don't have to be there on site with him. But previous years, when we were doing the tour, it was in person, and I was driving him here, there, everywhere, getting to all the different schools so we could deliver these presentations. So right now, my organization is in the thick of our Black History Month school tour. I'm in the thick of doing my Meet the Author events, so it's been a really, really busy month. And another thing that my organization does every single year is we do a Black History Month luncheon to kick off the month. We've been on a bit of a hiatus for the last 2 years due to the pandemic, but we finally brought it back this year. The day of the event was so cold. That whole weekend it was minus 41. I actually thought that my bones were going to crack in half. And here you see me unloading my car, getting ready to set up at the event. And I don't know why I thought it was a good idea not to have my mitts on, but I was literally trembling and shivering. It was so cold. And I was outside for no more than 1 minute, but it was a painful 1 minute. And I really wish I could take that time back. I also have a table set up with all my products at the event too. It was a really beautiful event with live entertainments. We had music, we had a spoken word artist, African drumming. We also had a kids corner, face painting for the kids. It was a really beautiful family event. So you're gonna see me at this event, and then you'll see some of the behind the scenes of our Black History Caribbean lunch. I was one of the vendors with my company, Big Dreamers. To my left was this incredible girl named Adriana Jackson. She's 11 years old. She makes her own handmade bows. And what is so amazing about her company is that she actually takes a portion of her sales and donates them to different causes in the community. She is a phenomenal young girl, so we invited her to sell her products on site, and her products were such a hit. And then finally, to my right, there's this new Black-owned business that makes cookies called Preston Pretty. They were on site. Their cookies were delicious, so it was really great to have them. And it was just honestly a really beautiful setup. To add to what I've been doing during Black History Month, I finally have my Beyond February Toolkit available, and I have talked about this in a previous video. So I had 2 school boards who bought probably about 20 copies. So one school board bought 15, the other one bought 5, and they're now able to use them in the classroom, and teachers are really excited. So essentially, this toolkit uses my books, Big Dreamers Volume 1 and 2, and uses the different people in the book to give teachers, I guess, lesson plans, I should say, to learn more about Canadian Black history. So this was designed by Danielle, my dear friend, who you guys have met, and she did such a good job. It is so beautiful. So you see there's an overview and guide, then we've got the intro, it's got the table of contents, and then it's broken down by cycle. So cycle 1, cycle 2, and within each cycle, I'll show you, it's broken down. So for example, exploring and celebrating Afro-Canadian politicians. So when you go into that unit plan, or lesson plan I should say, it has all of the different options. Everything is included in here for the teachers to make use of. And this has been an absolute labor of love. I've been working on this for, God man, I think at least a year at this point. I did have a draft of it last year, but then there were a bunch of changes. We realized that we needed to change the order of it. So this has been well over a year in the works, and it's finally available for schools to use. And I'm so excited, because I think that this is going to be a game changer, because teachers often contact me and ask, can you help me create lessons for Black History Month? And I'm not a teacher in the traditional sense, but now that I've collaborated with several teachers that have PhDs, this is definitely an amazing resource for elementary schools. We're going to do one for high schools as well, but at least now elementary schools have, tons of material. And the point of this is actually, because it's called Beyond February, is we want schools to work with this beyond the month of February. So it could start in November, they could use it all the way until May, but they've got enough materials to honestly keep them going for a 6-month period. Thank you so much, as always, for following me along on my journey. This has been a beautiful Black History Month. We're only about a week or so in. There's still a few more weeks to go, but I'm very excited for what else I'll get to do over the course of the next few weeks. But thank you for watching. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the emails, and just thank you so much for the support. So please like and subscribe, and I will see you in a few weeks.